All right, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth is finally here, and I can now finally answer the question that I have by far gotten the most of ever. I mean, it's crazy. I still get this like 10 times a day in the YouTube comments. People ask me all the time over at the Twitch stream, and unfortunately, up until now, I have not been able to give you guys the answer to this, but now I can. And the question is, are we going to be getting the Pen Capotia necklace as the season reward here for the summer season? And up until now, we did not know. When the season came out a week ago, they said that we would have to wait until July 7th and they would reveal a bit more information. And now we actually know. And interestingly enough, if you guys are watching the video really early, we still don't have the NAEU notes. We still don't even have the Southeast Asian notes. However, we do have the notes for Taiwan. And if you actually go through here and you translate it, scroll through the list of the notes, you can see that for the seasonal special gift exchange coupon for the different rewards for the seasons, you can see we've got a new one here for the summer 2021 season. We've got the Pen Capotia necklace as a reward option. So there you have it, folks. We now know the answer, and the answer is yes. You will be able to get that. Now, you can still end up picking from the other seasonal rewards if you want to, so keep that in mind. I know most people are really looking for the answer to, are we going to get that Capotia necklace? So that's the most important part right there. But it's not the only thing you can end up picking from, so especially if you are a newer player, it's important to know that the other options are still on the table right there. Now, very importantly, if you guys are wondering, like if you are new and you don't know why this is such a big deal and why so many people have been asking, what's so great about this? Well, if you take a look at the stats of Capotias, you could see here that a Pen Capotia for the necklace, it's going to have 30 AP and 20 accuracy. And basically what this means, and you'll hear a lot of people like in different chats and communities talk about it as comparing it to a Tet Ogre. Basically, that is the equivalent in stats to what it's going to be. So if you actually take a look at a Ogre-ing, and I want to warn you guys, shield your eyes here. If this is something, if you guys are still holding on to any Ogre-ings, Latent's Power Stones, any of that sort of stuff, if you guys have a lot of those lying around, I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but you might want to be a little bit careful here, because you're going to see something that is going to only get worse here over a little bit, because this is still really new. Like, I'm making this video really early, so a lot of people still don't know, and it's going to be very hilarious here to see in a couple hours how many more of these are going to be sitting at minimum price. But if we actually go over to accessories and we go to necklace, let's go over and take a look here. And just so you guys can see the actual stats, you can see that an Ogre ring at Tet, there you have it there. It's going to have that 30 AP and 20 accuracy, and that is the equivalent to that Capotia, which once again is going to be 30 AP, 20 accuracy. And this is a big deal because, like, for especially newer players, you know, basically what was a almost 10 billion silver item, you know, that's 10 billion silver is quite a bit. That's going to take a while for a lot of people to save up. Now you can end up getting that as a reward for the season. So it's another incentive there. If you guys haven't hopped onto the seasonal server, if maybe you're a more intermediate player, you're definitely going to want to, at the very minimum, go through and get that reward. And I'll tell you guys that last season, it really was not that difficult. You did not have to do the season pass to get the specific, like, Capotia belt. There was just like a little quest line that you had to go through, and honestly, I don't think you even had to graduate your season character. I think you could keep your seasonal character still on the seasonal server, go through this little quest line, and end up getting your seasonal reward, and it's absolutely going to be worth the time to go through for an item as valuable and useful as this. Now, let's look at and see how many of them are actually sitting. Oh my god, there's 44. The funny thing is, I actually tried to record this video just a couple of minutes ago, and there was only like 30 of them. So literally in the last like just couple of minutes here, 10 more of these were added to minimum price. We'll take a look at this later on stream, obviously on Twitch. I'll take a look at this and see, but this is going to be a very, very interesting thing to monitor over the next couple of weeks. I have bad news for those of you guys who do enjoy the enhancing stream as well. When it comes to Ogre Rings, Latent's Power Stones, you know, we did a lot of them the other day with no luck, but it looks like we're gonna have to cross off Ogres and Latents for a while off the list, because the profitability of making these is now going to be not so great anymore, at least for a while. Eventually we'll be able to get back to them. Just like with belts, the exact same thing happened, by the way, with the belts, is they tanked in price after we got the announcement of the Pen Capotia belt. And honestly, I don't know if they've even really fully recovered, but they've gotten back to a point now where we could still end up making belts for profit. It's going to be a while before we can do that with necklaces, though. So if you're holding on to a lot of those guys, not going to be a very good time here, but I just wanted to get this out there and let you guys know. I also want to put out, very importantly, the only little disclaimer I want to say here, I don't know when we get the NAEU notes. I don't know if we're going to get more details on the actual graduation process, and I wanted to just say, guys, especially if you're newer to the game, please do not rush through and just immediately graduate your character. This is something that a lot of people, they get really excited over a big reward like this, and they're going to, potentially graduate. But if you are newer to the game, you absolutely 100% want to take advantage of staying on the seasonal server. You're going to get all the seasonal rewards there. You're going to get so much more out of the game, and it's going to help your account progress by not graduating. Like, if it's your first character, there's absolutely no reason to graduate, really. If you're a more intermediate or advanced player, then you can. It's up to you. But I just want to say that because I know that a lot of people, as soon as they see something like this, especially if we get more info about the graduation process this week, a lot of people are going to rush through and then later on realize, wait a second, maybe I should have waited a little bit to actually graduate. It still might be a little bit before we have early graduation. We really don't know, but I wanted to say that, and there will be a video coming out in the future. I want to say all the things in detail that you want to make sure to get done and get through on the seasonal server, especially as a newer player, that you want to do before you go through graduation. But the actual notes here, it is maintenance night for NAEU. And I don't stream maintenance nights as well, if you guys are wondering, so no Twitch stream today. But if we take a look at the notes here, honestly, it says major update details, but obviously the Capotia necklace was major. Besides that, I don't know if there's really a whole lot going on this week. New rare hunting monsters will be added. The spawn location of the field boss Dastard Beg will be changed. New methods to obtain some of the previously unobtainable knowledge will be added. This one is nice, though, because I almost made this mistake. The start of the simplified main questline will be changed to be easier to recognize. I almost went through that one, and I actually need to do the regular questline for Rule of Peace Travelogue for enhancing and getting the 300 fail stack at the permanent enhancement chance. So I almost made that mistake. It's nice they're going to clear it up a little bit. And once you complete the Sage of Velia and the Balanos questline, a new selection UI will appear, allowing you to select between normal main questline and simplified main questline. So besides that, a few events are ending, and we'll obviously have the more detailed notes a little bit closer to when the maintenance begins. And if there's anything super insanely important, I'll make sure to let you guys know. But this is something that I don't think I've ever seen a question asked as much as this. And I've been doing YouTube and streaming for a very long time, so I wanted to put this out there, let you guys know we are indeed going to be getting that. And yeah, now you guys know. So hopefully this is good news for a lot of people. It's bad news if you had 1 million Tet Ogres or whatnot that you were holding on to, which now unfortunately lost a lot of value. But I'm guessing for most of you guys, it's really nice to hear that you're going to get such a good item to jumpstart your account progress without having to save up 10 billion silver. So with that being said, that's going to be it for the video for today. More coming out very, very soon. So keep an eye out, especially if you guys have been enjoying all of the guide videos about the seasons and getting started with, really getting a jump start on your account progress as best as you possibly can. Tons more coming out over the future as well. And then there will be more non-seasonal videos as well, a little bit more intermediate, advanced stuff coming after that. Stuff about enhancing, of course, because that's what I do a lot on the stream. So if you enjoy, please consider leaving a like. It helps out more than you can imagine. Thank you to those of you guys who do that. Consider subbing to the channel to get notifications of future videos. Check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/salt. And that's going to be a bit about it for today. So take care, everyone. Have a good one. And until next time.